Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back yet again to Sharjah Cricket Stadium as we have the Emirates D10 2026 underway. It's going to be match number 3 of the evening as we have Fujairah taking on Emirates Reds. Well, Fujairah and Emirates Reds, they will have to bounce back in this tournament. They're yet to score that win. So without wasting any of our time, let's head down to the sidelines where we've got Mudassir Ali with both the captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
It's a lovely evening and under the lights we are all set for match number 15. It's toss time. Emirates Reds, they'll be taking on Fujairah. It's a young captain, Madhav Manoj leading Fujairah, Atikur Rahman, the captain of Reds. And we do have the services of Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. Manoj will flip the coin and Rahman will call. Tails is the call. And head it is. Madhav, what's the plan?
We're going to bat first.
Any specific reason?
We had a good. I had a look at the wicket, and it was a pretty good wicket to bat on. And I think if we can get up a good score around 100, 110, I think we have the bowling to defend it.
Going has been really tough for Fujairah in this tournament. So, what are the plans coming into this game, and what are the areas you want to correct compared to the previous game?
I think batting is something that we have been lacking on the last few games, and that is something that we're going to focus more on. I think we're just in a bit too hurry in the first few overs. I think if we bat out the 10 overs according to our strength, I think we can put up a good total, and that's something that we're going to focus on today.
Absolutely. And team news, any changes?
We have 4 changes: Mohammad Ahmed Sin, Ahmed Khudadat, Mohsin, and one more. Naseem is in, yeah.
Well done. Good job and all the best for this game.
Thank you so much.
Atik, your thoughts on bowling first?
Yeah, actually, first of all, there's no excuse. So you also wanted to bat first. But see, it's a cricket, so let's see.
Similar question what I've asked to Manoj. It's a tough tournament for Emirates Red, yet to taste the first victory. So what's the plan coming into this game?
Actually, the plan is pretty simple. We have new side and young guns. So the way the coaches and the manager are supporting us, so inshallah, new guys, so we are happy with them. So we'll try our best, level best.
Rightly said, new guys, and any new fresh faces in this game for your side?
Yeah, we are going with the same team, and very new faces, and you can see in the match, yeah.
Best of luck and give us a good game.
Thanks so much, cheers.
So the news is that Madhav Manoj, he has won the toss, and Fujairah, they have opted to bat first.
Thank you, Mudassir. Looking fresh with a brand new haircut. Straight away, Team Fujairah opting to bat first after winning the toss. Well, both the teams are yet to open their account. So one of the teams will open their account tonight. Coming from the Sharjah Cricket Academy and the left arm seamer who has been brilliant in the tournament, Wasiuddin into action. Straight away into the action, play towards the wideish deep third for a boundary. A good start for Team Fujairah. And Wasi will have to be mindful of those deliveries, providing outside the off stump any width on offer. I tell you what, they will certainly cash on the opportunity. Easy pickings, elegantly executed by Nurullah Ayubi alongside Faisur Rahman. Nurullah Ayubi has been promoted up the order to open the innings alongside Faisur. Straight away into the action, straight down the ground. The ball will find the fence. Runs on offer on this beautiful track. The ball nicely comes onto the bat and Nurullah Ayubi accepts it. Straight down the ground. They're off to a flyer. 2 boundaries on the trot. Team Fujairah. Good hit. Onto the body. Away she goes for a maximum. Nurullah Ayubi has been given a script and he's absolutely working it out to his perfection. Brilliant shot. As easy as you like. Straying down the pads. It's done well. Boundary and a maximum. Wasiuddin Zafar under the pump. Nurullah Ayubi under 19 product of UAE national team. Slightly wavered delivery. Will have to wait for the umpire's call. I reckon it is a dot delivery. Was caught in two minds. Umpire then decided to give it as a legal one. Yeah, looking at the field, deep back foot point, swing and a miss, and a deep square leg outside the 30-yard circle. Has come back well with two dot deliveries after being expensive. Wasiuddin Zafar. Half-hearted from Nurullah Ayubi. Two fielders converging, and that's been put down. It's Katin Wadwa who got his hand to the ball. Well, we always say it's the calling that needs to be made, but full marks to Katin Wadwa. Trying to come underneath that delivery, and in the process, an opportunity has been put down. 1 over gone, 15 for none.
So the playing 11 for Fujairah, Nurullah Ayubi, Faizur Rahman, a terrific opening batter. Nasim Khan, Ali Askar Shams, Ahmad Khudada, Madhav Manoj Nair, Muhammad Ran Khan, Muhammad Ahmad Fahd Usman Khan, Samir Chand, Muhammad Ubair Faisal and Mohsin Mohammed. Playing the playing 11 for Fujairah. Fujairah earlier on winning the toss, electing to bat first. They certainly got their word cut out. They need the 2 points on the board. Faizur Rahman, I'll tell you, is a very, very good batter. He's a prolific run scorer, Faizur Rahman. Coming from Sri Lanka. A very, very exciting, hard-hitting right-handed batter is Faizur Rahman. Played a lot of cricket in the domestic circuit back in Sri Lanka as well. Now here at the UAE domestic circuit, good to see him getting a chance in this Premier UAE's division. And he straightaway away shows us exactly what he's capable of. First ball, it was in the slot by Syed. And it was in the slot for Faizur Rahman. I beg your pardon, in fact it is Nurullah. That's another boundary for him. He's off to a prolific start here.
Well, 19 runs in the first over that is bowled earlier on today, Musab. He had to defend 15 runs, which he gave away, and starts off with a boundary. He's been expensive, unfortunately, Musab. This is another big one. Falls behind the fielder, and they'll pick up a couple of runs. Well, those youngsters given an opportunity, I'm sure will be under pressure when you're playing up against the cream of UAE, 6 teams participating. So there will be nerves, Atik, but I think as a youngster, I mean, I appreciate the fact the team Emirates Reds and the management backing them, giving them the opportunity, letting them to express themselves at a higher stage, and it will give them that exposure to come out strongly. Yes, he's had a bad day, no doubt, but if he can pick up a couple of wickets here, that will definitely give him confidence going into the tournament. He's managed to stop that. A couple of runs added to the tally. Nurullah Ayubi has been brilliant. 23 of 9 deliveries.
Well, he scored all the runs, hasn't he? And poor Faizur Rahman is yet to face a ball. Well, why not when you have the chance just to be having the best seat in the house on the non-striker's end and watch your partner go hell for leather every ball. It's a very, very good start here for Fujairah. They've slightly been on a lackluster performance in this Emirates D10. This is a chance for them to set that right. Both teams looking to get their first points on the board. Emirates Reds with 4 losses on the trot, not helping their cause, so this becomes absolutely vital. How many matches for each? Well, they were just double checking to see if he's managed to save it, but I think the umpires are happy, so he's done quite well. So, well, 10 games for each team, so still plenty of time remaining in the tournament. Well, that's a good shot. That's a very nicely played shot once again. So it's boundaries galore here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And Nurul Ayubi, well, he seems to be in a zone of his own. That was a slow bounce outside the off stump, short and wide, and beautifully played into the gap. This is turning out to be a brilliant start here by Fujairah. Yeah, 27 for no loss now. Well, that's into the gap. But the fielder does extremely well. And just a single on that occasion. So 28 for no loss. And for the first time in the innings, the last ball of the power play is Faizur Rahman who's going to be taking strike. Well, excited to see this youngster go about his way. When he gets going, I'll tell you, it will be a batting exhibition. Nicely played behind square. Just a single to end the over. An expensive over here by Said. 14 runs come off his first 2 overs done. Power play done and dusted. Fujairah going well, 29 for no loss.
To a flyer, 29 for none of 2 overs. Nurullah Ayubi is definitely displaying pyrotechnics here. And they've opted to go for the power play, and why not? Looking at the field for Nurullah Ayubi, they've got a deep point and a deep square leg outside the 30-yard circle. Top edge, and the ball will find the fence. Everything going in favor of Nurullah Ayubi at the moment. Well, in fact, it is Faisur Rahman on that occasion. He wouldn't mind it as long as the runs are coming. Fujairah with a clean message. They definitely would want to take those 2 points. Streaky, but they will accept it.
Well, Faizur Rahman on that occasion, slightly lucky to get that top edge of the bat that flew just past the wicket keeper's hands. Oh, that was middle. But the fielder in the deep will take the catch. So Faizur Rahman does not make much of an impact tonight. He departs as Emirates Reds strikes for the first time.
Yeah, as you rightly mentioned, he didn't quite time it well on that occasion. Straight into the hands of Nabil Arshad, who makes absolutely no mistake. Unlucky for Faisur. He departs after scoring 5 of 3 as Fujairah lose their first wicket for 33. Some respite for the Emirates Reds as they picked up Faisur Rahman, Wasiuddin Zafar picking up that wicket. Mohammad Ryan walks out to the centre straight away in action. Fielder calling for it. Will this be taken? It's been put down. Can you believe it? Aditya Singh Chauhan, he's a gun fielder and is grasped it.
Well, this is the kind of moments that you certainly need to be at the top of the opposition. He did the hard yards, he got to the ball. For a second he felt that he was in control, just only to put down. Muhammad Ryan will breathe a sigh of relief. Wasiuddin Zafar will be extremely disappointed. That could have been a double wicket blow. Well, this one was off the middle of the bat, and this is gonna go all the way for a maximum. I think that hit the ropes on the full, and there we go, the confirmation from the umpire.
Well, look at that connection, shuffles and gets it absolutely right. High and handsome Nurullah Ayubi, he's fighting it out there. I'm pretty much optimistic. He must have requested the management that he would want to open the innings. With the way he showcased his talent has been quite impressive. 34 of 12 deliveries, tailor-made for shorter formats, is Nurullah Ayubi. Just checking on the ball. It's taken a lot of beating. Or they're just waiting for the confirmation whether it is a maximum or a boundary. And I think it's hit on the full. You don't need LASIK surgery, Atik. Your eyes are spot on.
Well, young blood, they say. So, so we tend to have those laser eye focus. Not as old as you, Rizwan. So, yep, I can spot them from a mile away. Well, this again hit towards that direction. This time, one bounce onto the boundary for 4. So, Nurullah Ayubi is setting the Sharjah Cricket Stadium on fire with his belligerent stroke play.
Well, he's not bowling to his field. He's got a packed offside field. I understand he's shuffling a bit. You've got to stick to your basic plan. You can't afford to provide those deliveries in the slot. I understand it's a belter of a track. Try to come up with those variations. Variations are the name of the game. And straight away you can see Nurullah Ayubi, every single opportunity that has been provided, he's capitalized it. Goes aerial one more time, inside out, and towards the extra cover for a boundary.
Well, he's enjoying it out there, isn't he? Nurullah Ayubi is having an absolute feast. And what's for dinner tonight? It's the Emirates Reds bowlers. 3 overs done, it's 48 for 1.
A good start for Faisal. New bowler in operation from the Bukhatir end. Well, they'll be disappointed as they have dropped an opportunity of Ryan Khan. Aditya Singh on that occasion. Well, has bowled him. Beautiful delivery. Faisal into the action straight away.
Well, on one end you have Nurullah Ayubi going absolutely bonkers to say the least. And on the other end, the batters just seem to be struggling to cope up. The second one falls. It's Muhammad Ryan who was given a chance earlier on. He's not able to capitalize on that opportunity. Second one down, Fujairah 48 for 2.
Ryan checks out. Madhav Manoj walks out to the center. There's another brilliant batter. He'll have to keep him company. And that's the right approach. Just feed strike to the big man. Nurullah Ayubi, who's looked absolutely in destructive form right from ball one, is raised on to 42 of just 14 deliveries.
Well, he seems to be batting on a different surface, isn't he, Nurullah Ayubi? The other batters have just struggled to get going, and whereas he seems to be on a completely different zone. Comes down the track. Chance. But in fact, one bounce to the fielder. And that single now brings a 50 up for Fujairah. 50 for 2 in 3.4 overs. Going at a very good rate. Close to 13.7. Well, that's been swept. It's in the gap. And the first boundary for Madhav. That would give him a world of confidence. Nicely played. Getting into the spin of the ball and then placing it behind square.
Again, it's to do with the line drifting down the leg side. We know modern day batters, they love to play on the onside. Easy pickings for a batter of Madhav's caliber. And Faisal, despite that boundary, I would still say that economy that is maintained is quite okay in the shortest format of the game. 4 overs gone, 55 for 2.
So it's the ambidextrous Harsh Desai coming into bowl his first over. 55 for 2 after 4.1 overs. Madhav Manoj on strike. Well, and he swept this. Has he managed to get enough bat there? That ball's gone all the way into the stands. That's a terrific hit there by Madhav Manoj. Off the middle of the bat. Full extension of the arms and full value for shot there.
Yeah, easy pickings for Madhav Manoj. That's one area where he's got to be careful. You can't afford to feed Madhav in the slot. It went high, it went all over the boundary fence for a maximum. Harsh Desai is definitely a clever operator, loves to take the challenge head on. I'm optimistic he'll come back with a couple of questions throwing at Madhav Manoj.
Yeah, well, he's got the start, isn't it? That's what kind of builds confidence as well for a batter. Madhav Manoj has got a couple of shots off the middle of the bat, the meat of the bat. Always a very, very good feeling. Well, this is nicely played again. So a bit of a partnership building here between these two after those two early wickets. Now it's about how they capitalize this start been provided, not by taking the gas off the foot of the pedal. Straight to the fielder.
Yes, come back well, Harsh Desai, after scoring being scored a maximum of his over. This will be interesting. Can he pick up the wicket of Nurullah Ayubi? Currently going at about 13.29. That inside edge could have went on to hit the timber. Lucky escape for Nurullah Ayubi. And they managed to pick up a couple of runs quite easily.
Well, as we approach the halfway stage, Fujairah will be quite happy with where they are right now. But they need to make sure the finish is good as well. The final 5 overs become that much crucial. They've got to make sure that they don't lose too many wickets, and you need a set batter just like is in every other format to carry on and make a big one. We'll speak more about it in the next over. 5 done, 65 for 2. At the halfway stage, Fujairah 65 on the board. If they can keep the same rate, they will get to that 130, 140 run mark, which would be a very, very good score in this surface. Well, this has been launched. Has he managed to clear the field? He has managed to clear the field with ease. That's a brilliant way to bring up a half century. Nurullah Ayubi, you beauty. Take about what an innings it has been.
Clearly making a statement here in the slot once again, and he's hammered it to perfection. What a way to get to his personal milestone of 50. This is brilliant, clinical hitting from Nurullah Ayubi, picking up a 50 of 19 deliveries.
71 now on the board. Short ball, misses out on an opportunity there. Well, he'll be extremely disappointed because that one was certainly had nicely sat up to be once again deposited out of the park. Well, floating that outside the off stump there, Faisal.
Yeah, good comeback after being hit for a maximum. Remember, he picked up a wicket earlier on as well. 52 for Nurullah. Walks down the surface. Is this high enough? And Aditya Singh Chauhan once again putting it down. The ground fielding has not been up to the mark.
Well, I'll tell you something, Rizwan. One thing for sure, that the captain of the Emirates Reds will expect Aditya Chauhan to recover these chances that he put down with the bat tonight. Well, this again hit flat batted. Once again, the ground outfield right there towards that long on area is extremely hard. And the ball, once it bounces in front of the fielder, can get that invariable bounce over their head. So it can be quite tough for the fielders out there. Oh, inside edge onto the pads. A dot ball. 11 come off this. 6 down, 76 for 2. So Harsh Desai will bowl his second over. Straight away will come with a sweep. With a sweep, another bit of a fumble in the deep. $77 for 2. Madhav on 13 of 7 now. He's got to support Nurullah Ayubi, who's going through very well on the other end. And Nurullah Ayubi will be absolutely vital that he plays a long innings, waits there right towards the end. It will be the difference between Fujairah scoring maybe like 115 to 130. Nicely played, nicely swept. Behind square, the fielder will just cut it off. Nabil Arshad there at that time. Been a good start here by Harsh Desai in this over. Just give away 3 runs of his first 3 balls. Once again, yorking himself there, advancing down the pitch, just a single down towards mid-off. Once again, this is turning out to be a good over here by Harsh Desai. He's bowled some flatter trajectories this time, not letting Nurullah Ayubi get under the ball. So far, this has been a good comeback. The last couple of overs proving to be slightly economical here by the Emirates Reds. Run rate slightly pulled back towards the 12 run over per over mark. Last ball of the over. Well, goes inside out. One bounce into the boundary for 4. Another terrific shot there by Nurullah Ayubi. Well, he's in red hot form today. And he's certainly setting the Sharjah Cricket Stadium on fire. 7 overs done, 86 for 2. "86 for 2. We're down to the last 3 overs of the innings. It's Gatin Wadwa who comes in to bowl. And with that change of bowling, there's also a change in voice here in the comm box. We've got Rizwanur Rahman taking a break as our very own Mr. Mudassir Ali joins us back. Mudassir, welcome back, my friend.
And what an entry into the comm box. The young guns of Fujairah searching for their first victory in this tournament, led by Madhav Manoj. Plenty of runs coming from the blade of Nurullah Ayubi. Now captain Madhav Manoj. An improvisation going down on one knee. What a shot, Atiq.
Well, he's been extremely busy from the moment he's walked out to bat. He's not the hardest hitter of the cricket ball here, Mudassir. But what I really like about him is that he doesn't lose the opportunity of trying to find the runs, and without you realizing, he's already scored 19 of 10 balls. Once again, advancing down the pitch, and this time a very good effort there by Aditya Singh. He almost threw it back at his partner. He did miss a couple of catches earlier on, but this one was a very good effort, just keeping it down to a couple of runs.
Patrolling that boundary region. Beautifully done by young Aditya. It's a battle between 2 young sides. This ongoing D10 trying to make a comeback is Emirates Reds. Oh, what a connection, what a shot. Goes straight over the bowler. Full runs, maximum for Manoj. And Fujairah moves to 98 in quick time.
Now he seems to be coming into his own, isn't he? Madhav Manoj. Well, he's timing the ball beautifully. Certainly playing a captain's knock today. And like Mudassir did mention, both the teams searching for a victory. And right now, Team Fujairah in the driver's seat. 98 now on the board. Striking it at above 250 here, Madhav Manoj. A little late bit of adjustment there by Gatin Wadwa. Just saw the batter advancing, just bowling it into his pads, just preventing him from having that room to free his arms. Nicely bowled there.
The man in form on strike for Fujairah, Nurullah Ayubi. Another youngster making a name for himself in this region. Using his wrist. Goes past the deep square leg. 100 comes up for Fujairah. UB moves to 69 and plenty of runs lead by Gatin Wadwa.
Well, this has been a brilliant partnership. Both the batters are having some serious fun out there in the middle, especially with that early hiccups that they had after losing those couple of early wickets. This has been a scintillating batting performance. Nurullah Ayubi now on 69 of 28 balls. He's been absolutely phenomenal tonight. Last ball of the over. Well, he's mistimed this. Chance falls just short of the fielder for of Nabil Arshad there. Not the quickest out of the blocks. A single to end it. 18 runs come off that over. An expensive one for Emirates Reds. 8 done, it's 152. I went to the last 2 overs. It's Sudesh coming into bowl. Good high arm action there. They pick up a couple of runs. Not the best of efforts there by the fielder. That is extremely sloppy. What could have been just one, they've managed to steal a couple.
This is the advantage you have when you have young legs in your team. Not afraid to go back for the second. Not being greedy is the captain Madhav Manoj. Running hard. Getting those runs for his side and for his partner.
Well, this has been flat battered. But once again, not timing that. Sudesh Rahman, once again, a very skiddy campaigner. He can be quite quick. Not the easiest to get under and smash him over. But very surprising that the captain has decided just he'll only be bowling 1 over. I'm not really sure because I did see him holding his groin in the previous game against the Emirates Blue. So maybe, perhaps, nursing a small injury there, Sudesh.
It's a long tournament. You want to make sure to have your players fit moving forward in this tournament. Change of pace, beautifully bowled. Rightly said by you, Atik. Still, that groin injury troubling the young fast bowler.
Yeah, looks extremely... well, it does look slightly bad, isn't it, for Sudesh Rahman for his future in the tournament, to say the least. But he's bowled really well. Well, that's been flat batted. This time again finds the fielder. So Sudesh Rahman seems to have covered his angles very nicely with the fielder's position in the right spot.
Good to see quite a few young guns performing quite well in this tournament. Early in the day, we have witnesses a brilliant knock from Aditya Shetty and Ronak Panoli. Now Nurullah Ayubi, statement knock, a regular with the under-19 side of UAE. Was a part of Asia Cup under-19, played for UAE side. Oh, what a connection! Clears his front leg and targets that cow corner. A huge maximum. The first maximum leagued by Sudesh.
Well, he bowled 4 very good balls. This one was in the slot. It had hit me written all over it. And a batter of the class and the caliber of Madhav Manoj is not going to miss out on a chance like that. Well, they asked for a new ball. Madhav Manoj Well, he's batting beautifully. 34 of 14 balls. One more ball remaining in the over. Right, so here we go. Last ball of the over now. Well, this has he timed it? And he has timed it. What a brilliant blow here by Madhav Manoj. This is some scintillating batting here. Mudassar Ali. 121 for 2 in the 9th over. As we go down to the last, 17 runs come off that from Sudesh. This is a very surprising move by the captain of the Emirates Reds. They've decided to go with Aditya Singh for the last over. The question here is, Mudassar, your thoughts on this move? But I think I've just answered my own question. But in fact, the captain has just proved us wrong by Aditya Singh picking up a wicket on the very first ball.
More than the captain, it's the brilliance of Aditya. Pulling his length back, inviting him to go big. A good catch taken by Desai under pressure here. What a knock. A brilliant innings from Nurul Ayyubi. Comes to an end 75 of just 34 balls. 3 maximum 9 fours. 121 for the loss of 3. Ahmed Khudadad, the new batter, walks in. Straight away, trying to go big. Not a proper connection. Oh, what an effort. A full length dive, but not able to hold on to it. 4 runs for Khudadad. Not a convincing way to get off the mark. But this is the final over and they'll take those runs.
Well, you have to throw all caution to the wind now with the last over in place. He had to go after it and he'll be extremely lucky. And this one, where's this gone? This is all the way for another 6. Ahmed Khudadad has announced his arrival at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium in style.
Oh, what a hit. Pure timing, pure class. The tall right-handed batter getting better of Adi. Using those strong wrists. What a hit by Ahmed Khudadad.
Well, has he mistimed this? Fielder coming under and this time the catch has been taken. Well, Christmas doesn't come twice. Easy catch this time. And Aditya Singh, well, picks up his second wicket. This is turning out to be a master move in spite of them losing 2 wickets. This is a big breakthrough. So Ahmed Khudadad departs 131 for 4.
Chand has been promoted up the order. A mixed bag over so far by Aditya, gone for runs, but in the process also was able to get better of Nurul Ayyubi and Ahmed Khudadad. Things are in control. The final delivery of this first innings. The captain on strike.
Well, he swept this into the gap, and the fielder was just not able to pull that back in. That's a boundary to end the innings. Momentum with the batting team as they get into the first half. But what a magnificent innings by this man on your screen, the captain of Team Fujairah, Madhav Manoj, with a brilliant batting performance. 44 of 16 deliveries, and he's thoroughly entertained us all.
Majestic, marvelous. What a knock. What a cameo by captain. 136. What they managed in their allotted 10 overs, winning the toss and opting to bat first. A right decision, responded rightly by top order batter Nurul Ayubi. 75 of just 34. Not a good outing for Faisal Rahman and Rayan Khan. Captain comes to the rescue at the right time. Unbeaten 44 of just 16. A quick 10 of just 3 balls for Khudadad. And look at the discipline in the bowling of Emirates Reds. No extras considered by the bowlers. The problem has been Nurul Ayubi and Madhav Manoj. They got better of the bowlers, getting those maximums and boundaries. Wasiuddin Zafar, plenty of runs leaked by him. Got a wicket in his kitty. So was Faisal Patel. 2 overs going for 18. Couple of wickets for Aditya bowling that final over. And he did a pretty good job.
Well, you have Emirates Reds. Well, it's been a day of chasing leather for them to all parts of the park. And this was the highlights package. This was how things began. Some brilliant batting performance there by Nurullah Ayubi. Made batting look extremely easy. From ball 1, he was absolutely middling it to all parts of the park. Thoroughly enjoying. It was certainly an innings of 360 to all parts of the park there. And right there, that was the wicket when the second wicket fell. And some glorious hits there by Madhav Manoj, their captain. He played a magnificent knock. Was the perfect foil for Nurullah Ayubi on the other end. And these two put on a brilliant partnership. Some lusty blows to all parts of the park. Emirates Reds bowler as well. They had nothing much that they could do about. And then finally, some couple of wickets falling later on. A good catch there in the deep. With finally the Emirates Reds being posted a target of 136 for victory in their, 137 runs for victory in their 10 overs. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the run chase. Stay tuned.
Good evening and once again welcome back to Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's time for run chase here in D10. Fujairah, they batted brilliantly to post 136 in their allotted 10 overs. Leading the chart is Nurul Ayubi, 75 of just 34 balls, and the captain also among the runs, unbeaten 44 of just 16 deliveries, taking them to a competitive total. Both the teams are yet to taste a victory, and plenty of bowlers have been used by the captain of Reds, Atikur Rahman. Very economical was Faisal Patel, the off-break bowler, 2 overs, 18 runs, a wicket to his name. Couple of wickets bowling that final over. Aditya Singh Chauhan, exceptional, going for just 15. Got better of Nurul Ayubi and Ahmad Khudadad. And no extras have been conceded by the bowlers of Emirates Reds. It shows the discipline in their bowling. Young sides, fearless. They are the future stars of UAE cricket. Well groomed by their head coaches. Emirates Reds and Fujairah both have got experienced coaches in their dugout. Adnan Sabri and Qasim taking care of Emirates Reds, and the UAE under 19 bowling head coach Zahur Khan and the head coach Naveed are taking care of Fujairah boys in this tournament. An attacking approach has been adapted in the first innings by Nurul Ayubi, and that is what we expect from the batters, top order batters of Emirates Reds. It's a mammoth total posted on the board, 137 what they require in their allotted 10 overs. And getting ready to bowl that first over is the experienced Samir Chand, the left arm fast bowler, the young Aditya Singh Chauhan, the right hand batter, and partnering him at top of the order is Sadra Faid, the stylish left hand batter. So under the lights, it's Samir Chand getting ready with the ball. There is a deep third and deep square leg, 2 fielder station outside the 30-yard circle. Let's play, says Sunij. 2 experienced umpires in the domestic circuit, Sunij, and standing with him is Imran Munir. Wild swing, going down the leg, Samir Chand. What a collection by the wicket keeper. Just the right time to reintroduce my fellow co-commentator in the com box. Joining me for the first time in this second innings run chase is Rizwanur Rahman.
Thank you very much, Mudassir. Weighing down the leg side, not the ideal start that Samir Chand would have wanted, but there'll be a lot of work to do for the boys from Emirates Reds. Aditya Singh Chauhan will have to take the responsibility. There were a lot of dropped catches, didn't really click well today as a unit, and unfortunately they've leaked too many runs. Saad Ali Rifai has been brilliant throughout the tournament. The left-hand stylish batter, he's been the run getter for the team Emirates Reds. He's always laid the foundation. It's always good to watch him play when he's in full form.
2 young sides battling against each other under the lights here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Aditya Singh Chauhan backed by the management yet again, batting at top of the order. Oh, beautifully bowled and equally well managed by Chauhan. You have seen a lot when you talk about these players, especially the under-19 ACC Premier Cup. You were also there in the com box. Impressed the way Nurul Ayubi got runs, and also not to forget Ahmad Khudadad. What a knock he played against Nepal in the semi-final, in the final in fact.
That was a match-winning knock when they lost those wickets at quick succession, especially the top order. Yayan Kiran Rai, then Misbah. He took that responsibility on his shoulders. Ahmad Khudadad got those runs for his team. They managed to propel to a small score, but what a way they fought out the entire battle, getting those wickets. Udis Suri was quite impressive. Ahmad Khudadad, Ali Asghar Shams, you name it. And not to forget the left arm seamer Yuk Sharma, who was brilliant, who's now part of the Dubai campaign in this Emirates D10 2026 edition.
Future looks bright for these players and also for UAE. These are the homegrown boys taken care by Naveed, Zahur Khan, Adnan Sabri and Qasim. The coaching staff of these two sides doing a wonderful job. The left hand right hand combination for the first time. Saad Rafai on strike against Samir. Yet again onto the pads. Look at that rise hitting the deck hard. And a good collection behind the stumps.
Yeah, I could see the tennis ball bounce on that occasion. That zip off the surface. Samir Chand, 2 extras already in this over. And they'll have to play out of their skins with the set to chase this target down. Saad, yeah, he could be the man, but they need runs from both the ends. Aditya Singh Chauhan does pack a punch, but it's all about the power play. Try to maximize as much as possible in the power play.
One more time, an awkward bounce. He tried his best, the young wicketkeeper, but not able to stop. A brilliant effort coming from the fielder at a short fine, but runs on board the shape of 5 extras.
It certainly reminds me of Brendan McCullum, the dive that he made to save that boundary, drifting down the leg side. Well, it's clearly having that problem, Samir Chand, bowling to left hand and right hand combination. Especially if you're bowling to a right hander, anything outside the off stump is considered to be a good ball. But if it's a left hander, it is wavered down the leg side. So you need to be spot on with your bowling stride and the way where exactly you want to pitch that. Samir Chand under the pump at the moment.
Another hard-working fast bowler here in domestic circuit, making comeback after an injury. Movement, wanted to go toward that leg side. Out of shape and an easy catch taken by Mohsin. Chance strikes for the first time in his first over. Early blow for Reds.
Well, this is a setback for Team Emirates Reds. It was just a gentle push. And Saad Ali Rifai, the batter who was in good form, will have to depart. Mohsin makes absolutely no mistake. He departs for a golden duck. Emirates Reds straight away on the back foot. Aryan walks out to the center. It's a Herculean task that they've got to chase down Samir Chand. A bit wayward. Outside edge will find the fence. Team Emirates Reds will accept it with both hands.
Width offered this time to a new batter. The third was a bit wide toward that point region. So 12 so far, one more legal delivery left in this first over. But the problem is that they have lost man in form Saad Rafai. Brilliant. Excellent timing and placement. Chased by the fielders. Great teamwork done by Madhav Manoj and the fielder who put the dive, saving runs Naseem Khan. So 14 from that first over. They have lost Saad Rafai.
Mohsin into the attack from the Bukhatir end, up against Aditya Singh. Full toss. Definitely be gutted. Could have placed anywhere towards the onside. Misses out on the opportunity. Another experienced campaigner is Mohsin. Madhav Manoj leading the side tonight. He's done well. He's taken that responsibility. They were desperately looking for those 2 points. And they can certainly look forward in getting those 2 points. A good looking connection will find the gap towards the widest long off region.
What a shot. Making room, quick hands, proper connection, finds the gap. Positive attacking approach adapted by Aditya. He missed an opportunity on the very first ball, but now a proper, good looking shot will boost his confidence.
Massive. With the sound said it all. It's out on the roof and away on the road. This is a brilliant, brutal hit from Aditya Singh Chauhan.
Targeted into Chauhan. He anticipated the delivery quite early. He shaped himself well on the back foot. There you go. Not afraid to take on Mohsin. What a comeback by young Aditya Singh Chauhan. Backed by the management. Did not got runs in the previous edition of D series. But yet again they decided to open the innings with Aditya Singh Chauhan. This is how you groom the youngsters, by providing them the plenty of opportunities, by backing them, by trusting them, by putting that faith. A great shot.
You just made a very valid point. It's that fearless approach that they've adopted, and hitting a massive 6 of Mohsin is quite commendable. That was right out of the screws. Full toss straight to the fielder. Well, he's dropped a couple of catches and he's trying to make it up for it, Aditya Singh Chauhan, and he's lost weight also. Probably must be about 19 years old maybe. But hand-eye coordination, absolutely spot on.
I think he's just 16 or 17 years old. But the problem with Aditya Singh Chauhan is he's just trying to hit it hard on each and every delivery. So miss the timing. This time made room, goes inside out. Clever piece of batting. Taking full advantage of the power play. He quickly moves to 15.
Yeah, he read that slow one really well. And he knew where the fielder was placed. Gets that boundary quite comfortably. And I think mostly he relies on the hand-eye coordination. He's a clean striker of the ball. It's always lovely to watch these youngsters coming out and showcasing their talent and prowess. This is another biggie. We'll have to wait and watch. I reckon it will be 1 bounce 4, is it? Yes, it is.
Brave is Aditya Singh Chauhan. Wayward, not learning from his mistakes, trying to target his helmet, but this young lad getting better of Mohsin. 2 overs gone, 32 for the loss of 1.
The under-19 superstar Ali Asghar Shams walks out to the center. Straight away, the finger goes up. Straight into action is Ali Asghar Shams. A beautiful delivery. And that's the reason you can clearly see the difference when he comes out to bowl.
He's a genuine wicket taker. This time, slow in the air. Ball just keeping a bit straight. He missed the line completely. Easy decision for Sunij. A promising young left arm orthodox talent here in UAE. Early exit for Aryan. It's 105 still required of 47 balls.
In the slot, Nabil Arshad walks out to the center, falls short of fielder at Mohsin at the long on region. Oh, what an impact he's made straight away, given that opportunity and straight away creating that opportunity, creating that wicket for the team and creating the turbulence which is much required. This will be interesting up against Aditya. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. Was it a leg bye or it's just a bye signal by the umpire, Shinuj? Talking about left arm spinners, Udish Surya's was product of under 19 UAE team who did extremely well in the ACC Men's Premier Cup. This was in the slot. Ali Asghar Shams misses it. In the process, might have hurt his finger. But so far, it has been a very good over. He just needs to make sure he finishes it off well. Straight back to Ali Asghar Shams. End of 3, 36 for 2. Nurullah Ayubi was splendid with the bat. He's coming to bowl and straight away creates an opportunity, falls away from Rayan Khan on that occasion, keeping it simple. But Aditya Singh Chauhan fighting it out, 21 of 12. They were going at about 16 runs and over at a brisk pace, and all of a sudden, after the loss of those 2 wickets, they're on the back foot. That will be a wide. That is a good hit from Nabil Arshad, but straight into the hands of the fielder. Faisal makes no mistake. Trying to up the ante. Faisal, I beg your pardon. It was a drag down and straight into the hands of Faisal as Team Reds lose another wicket, 38 for 3. Slow delivery. Atiqur Rahman, the skipper of Emirates Reds, walks out to the centre, mixing it up really well as Nurullah Ayubi. Straight away creating an impact. Definitely a contender for the player of the match will be Nurullah Ayubi. 136 is what they've managed to score. It was a must-win game for both the teams. And I reckon, given the conditions and the equation, it looks like Fujairah is going to win this contest. Mixing it up. Another slower delivery, slower bumper. Nurullah Ayubi wearing his thinking cap on and producing some magnificent deliveries. Oh, that's hit hard. And that's out of here for a maximum. Aditya Singh Chauhan was expecting that little bit of extra pace on offer, and anything in his slot, he will certainly punish you. That's a good hit from Aditya Singh Chauhan. Usually it was Saad Ali Rifai who takes the responsibility in the top order, getting those runs for the team. Aditya joining the party, 27 of 14 for him. It was a delivery towards the fifth stump channel, and he tried to pull it towards the onside, and in the process, a wicket goes down. Not happy with the short selection is Aditya Singh Chauhan. Hitting the top end of the bat and straight into the hands of the fielder, who makes absolutely no mistake. As Emirates Reds lose another wicket, Ahmed Khuddadad, the catcher, he departs after scoring 27 of 15, 45 for 3.
What a strike. But oh, look at that. Spectacular. A full and dive. The young Ahmed Khuddadad patrolling that corner area. What a wonderful catch.
Nothing wrong with that delivery, but it's the athleticism from Ahmad Khudadhad, full stretch dive. Any half chances, he's converted that into a brilliant catch. Atiq Rahman checks in, Atiq Rahman checks out. 45 for 4.
Going at a run rate just under 11 runs per over, but the problem has been 5 wickets going down in quick time. Very impressive, this young lad. A champion bowler, whether it's a longer format or a shorter format, he has that knack of picking wickets. Not afraid to bowl with the new ball, Ali Asghar Shams. Oh, what an effort of his own bowling. That is why it's important to groom the youngsters. The energy level is always high in the field when you have someone like Ali Asghar. At last off the mark, Syed Musaib.
Harsh Desai and Syed Musaib will have a clear work cut out. We can see the difference of Ali Asghar Shams as compared to the other players in the age group cricket. He's got that X factor that he brings along with him. Has been quite successful at the international level and also in the UAE domestic circuit. Cuts away straight to the fielder, no damage done. Keeping it simple. It's brilliant figures in a shortest format of the game, giving away just 4 runs, picking up a couple of wickets. Has been quite impressive. Another one, but this time the ball will find the fence. There was a bit of width on offer, and Harsh Desai cashes on the opportunity provided. That will bring us to the end of the over. 5 overs gone, 50 for 5. Wavered down the leg side, that will be a wide. Outside the off stump, but within the tram line. Syed Musaib and Harsh Desai, 86 required of 29 deliveries at about 17.79 runs and over. Nurullah, brilliant with the bat, and now contributing with the ball. Just a gentle push. They'll look for 2. It'll just be a single. joining me in the com box after a breather. Some refreshment breaks. Atiq Nizam, welcome back.
Well, thank you very much, Ahmed. I beg your pardon. Well, we just seem to be forgetting our good friend Ahmed Khawaja, isn't it? But yes, Rizwan, apologies there. But yes, 52 for 5 is the Reds in all sorts of trouble. Their innings going absolutely nowhere. Losing wickets in heaps. Some couple of glorious hits, by the way, from them. But just the consistency as what's evaded them in the innings. They need a partnership. Still quite steep though. 19 runs and over required. You need someone to play out of their skins from here. And mind you, it's a must-win game.
He's mixing it up really well. Well, they have to head back to the drawing board. I think I would say Team Emirates Reds, they do have the talent. They've got the potential. It's just that ironing out the problems and trying to understand and come up with a plan and to execute it. Well, they've got some wonderful batters, Saad, Ali Rifai, then talk about Aditya Singh Chauhan has looked good. Probably a bit of tweaking required, and I think if they do that, they can come back strongly in this tournament.
Oh, good delivery. Nicely bowled by Nurullah Ayubi, but what a night he's having, isn't it? Batted magnificently. Scored that brilliant 70 odd earlier on in the day to put that humongous score here by Team Fujairah. And now providing the impetus with the ball as well, and what a spell it's been. Well, this has been carved. A couple of runs towards the sweeper cover to end the over. But a magnificent spell from Nurullah Ayubi. Certainly a frontliner, a front runner for that man of the match award. 2 wickets for 14 runs with the ball. 6 done, 55 for 5.
Right, then for the first time we are getting to see the under 19 UAE cap player Naseem Khan has been brilliant with the ball. Well, he's troubled some senior batters in the UAE domestic circuit. Even the previously concluded D series, he's got the better of players like Ali Abed, Asif Khan. He's got the tendency and ability to swing both ways, and he can crank up the pace as and when required. So watch out for this young lad, Atiq.
Well, really look forward to seeing him ply his trade. Well, mistimed it there. Just get a single. Well, certainly a magnificent platform this, the Emirates D10, to showcase your talents and your skills, both with the bat and ball. This is UAE's premier tournament, the Emirates D10. This is the 2026 edition. The feeding point for international selection for all these youngsters. Well, that's been flicked, but the fielder in the deep will cut it off.
Just formalities from here on, as it doesn't look like Team Emirates Reds will chase this down. But kudos to the effort put in by the men in orange, Team Fujairah. They've been brilliant. They've come up with a plan. They've executed their plans to perfection. Good delivery, a no ball. And the keeper has missed it. That will go towards the boundary. Well, it's a case of overstepping. Naseem Khan, you can clearly see that. Interesting to have a look at that footing. Yeah, the line belongs to the umpire. It's a bit difficult to figure it out. It's umpire Shinoj. It's a free hit. Harsh Desai has the license to go big. Straight down the ground. He shocked himself on that occasion, trying to play towards the onside. It's been a clinical performance, to say the least, from the team of Fujairah.
Well, they've been on their A game today, that's for sure. They'll certainly look forward to carrying this form throughout the tournament if they are to end up on that final four. Well, I think that's a wide, been called by the umpire. No, in fact, that's not been given a wide. I'm still wondering how is that possible.
Well, I thought for a second that was a wide. Gets away with it, Naseem Khan. Good, quick delivery. And a misfield will not do much of a damage. Dubai has been brilliant throughout the tournament. Ajman lost the game against Dubai today. They won 4 games out of 4, Team Dubai. Abu Dhabi is looking good. Emirates Blues is looking good. Ajman as well. 4 teams are battling it out to make sure they qualify for the playoffs. Straight down the ground. Some new responsibilities deputed to youngsters as well in this D10 Series 2026. We'll continue our conversation. 7 overs gone, 65 for 5.
Well, it's been skied there. Trying to get to the pitch of the ball there, Harsh Desai. Moves on to run a ball 9. Not good enough at this stage. Sayyed on 6 of 10. So innings going absolutely nowhere. It's Mohammad Umar. Faisal. Coming in to bowl the 8th over. Some loopy deliveries. This has been skied. There's a chance for the fielder. And the catch has been taken. So the Reds losing wickets in regular intervals. Sayyed stay out there in the middle. It finally comes to an end.
Yeah, he's known to pick up wickets, entices the batter to go after him, a loopy in the air, and straight away creating an impact as Syed Musib departs after scoring 6 of 11. 66 for 5. 66 for 6, I beg your pardon. So there's Rahman, the new batter, walking out to the center, getting a bit of game time with the bat. Is usually considered as a seam option for team Emirates Reds. Still goes with the same option of enticing the batter, despite even if it gets hit for a 6, but he doesn't shy away to loop the ball, Mohammad Umar.
Yeah, always a tough proposition, isn't it? Bowlers who loop the ball to the right-handers. So this gets off the mark straight away. Well, he can hit a long ball. But right now the game is certainly beyond the reach of the batting team. Does look like it's going to be 5 losses for them for the men in red. That's nicely played. And that's a boundary behind square. Just waiting for the ball. And that's the way how you got to play these loopy spinners, isn't it? Got to wait for the ball. And the moment it's pitched short, you can certainly make room for yourself. So 8 runs come off that first over from Umar. It's been a good one. 8 done. 73 for 6. All right, we're into the last 2 overs now. Looks like it's going to be Mohsin, who will be bowling his second over. He went for 18 runs of his first, was quite expensive. Can he get a wicket here? Well, starts off with a full toss, mistiming it there, Sudesh. Squeezes it down towards the mid-wicket region for a couple of runs.
Just trying to get you some information on the top run getters of the tournament so far. By far, it has been dominated by Aditya Shetty of Team Dubai, scoring 197 runs. Right behind him is Ronak Ponoli, scoring 167. Both the batters open the innings for Dubai. Mohammad Saad Ali Rifai, 126 at number 3. Luqman Faisal, 118. Madhav Manoj at number 5 with 113. And Junaid Shamshu at number 6, scoring 111 runs. Aditya Shetty has been in brilliant nick. He's transformed himself big time, I must say. The bowling department, Junaid Shamshu leading the pack with 8 wickets. Keshav Sharma, after picking up that 5, is at number 2 with 7 wickets. Sabir Ali of Ajman with 6 wickets. Yuk Sharma from Dubai with 6 wickets. And Nurullah Ayubi from Fujairah with 5 wickets. The leaderboard, the leaders of the bowling department. So it's been a mixed bag. We have players from different teams. Good to see Saad Ali Rifai in the top 3 of the run getters. So I would say, I think it's an opportunity for you to come and showcase your talent and prowess. And when you're getting that opportunity, you might as well grab it with both hands. And I think they've done well.
That's beautifully played by Sudesh. Great improvisation. Not trying to hit the ball too hard. Just using the pace of the ball and then sweeping it fine towards that fine leg boundary.
Yeah, good execution. Getting that connection right. And Sudesur Rahman finds it. Finds a fence, trying to go towards the fine leg region. It'll just be a leg by.
Can be quite uncomfortable there. Got hit on the box. Can be extremely painful. Especially against a new ball. Last ball in place. Bit a good over here by Mohsin. Good comeback. Well, that's a very good hot. Well, has that gone? That's gone all the way. That was a lusty blow there by Harsh Desai.
What a shot, what a connection from Harsh Desai. It was a full toss on offer, but what I tell you what, he smoked it out of the park. 9 gone, 88 for 6. Just getting some words of wisdom from the senior statesman Samir Chand, Naseem. I tell you what, watch out for him in the future, Atik. Just giving away 6 runs. He knows how to create turbulence, how to pick up wickets.
Well, certainly age is on his side. Still quite young. So the more he plays, the more better he will become. Well, hit over the bowler's head, not timing it there. Well, Samir Chand, he could have tried and hit the stumps down there. There was an opportunity on the non-striker's end. We're just going through the motions now, aren't they? Emirates Red, well, they have a lot of thinking and planning to do as they go ahead in the tournament. Losing 5 games on the trot certainly and almost makes them lose their chance in the tournament. That's a very good hit. And that's a fantastic shot there by Harsh Desai. That's a 6 down the ground. Always a very, very good result for a batter.
Those are the shots that are required, that will give them confidence moving into the tournament. We spoke about this, maybe some tweaking required with the batting order. We know Harsh Desai can bat and try to get as many as top order batters in the... Oh, look at that connection. Harsh Desai is looking absolutely magnificent out at the centre.
Stand and deliver by Harsh Desai. That one was in his arc. Full extension of the arms. And that ball has gone a long, long way. Brilliant hit there by Harsh Desai. The 100 comes up for the Emirates Reds. They've huffed and puffed their way on. Oh, look at that for a flick. What a shot that was. Unlucky he only got a single there.
Yeah, just a gentle chip. Gave away 6 runs in the first over, and all of a sudden, 14 runs already of this over from Naseem Khan. Some changes in the field. He's got point which has been dropped back. Trying the ramp, and immediately he saw Sudesh shuffling and comes up with a slow one.
Well, this victory should certainly boost the morale of the fielding team as they go on into the tournament. This is a massive victory, a big margin that would certainly help their cause as far as their net run rate is concerned as well, languishing among the bottom 2. And just a single is all that they managed to get. The Reds, they finished their innings at 103 for 6 with Fujairah winning by 33 runs. It's been a brilliant, brilliant performance. Batted extremely well, bowled well. And Team Reds, it just could not seem to be able to get going initially. They kept losing wickets in regular intervals. They've bowled brilliantly, especially that man Noorullah Ayubi. What a night he's had. Runs with the bat, wickets with the ball. And he certainly entertained us all. The bit of a test by the captain by promoting Noorullah Ayubi up the order has paid dividends and has been absolutely a master move for Team Fujairah.
27 of 15 for Aditya Singh Chauhan, who was the only batter who could create those runs at the top order. Saad Ali Rifai departed for a golden duck. Then it was Harsh Desai scoring 34 of 16, managing them to get to 103 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Samir Chand expensive tonight, 1 for 14. Mohsin Ahmed Mohammad also was taken to the cleaners by Aditya Singh Chauhan, none for 32, 2 for 8 for Ali Asghar Shams, quite brilliant in the approach. Noorullah Ayubi, 2 for 14, and Naseem Khan, none for 21, and 1 for 8 for Omar Faisal. Fujairah winning by 33 runs. That's the highlights package for you. That's the highlights package for you. Aditya Singh Chauhan was looking absolutely impressive initially, some streaky boundaries, and got the scoreboard ticking initially on, getting runs quite comfortably and easy. Ali Asghar Shams then created that opportunity, got the wicket, and ever since the departure of Aditya Singh Chauhan, it looked really an uphill task for the batters of Team Emirates Reds. That was a good catch taken in the deep. Then Atiq Rahman trying to create that impact straight away. Bhai, my call. Was cheeky from the batter, trying to get those boundaries. And then Samir Mohsin was expensive as well. This one straight down the ground. And some lusty blows towards the end from Harsh Desai. Right, then we will dive into a short break. On the other side of the break, we'll have that's the match summary for you. Fujairah winning comfortably by 33 runs. We'll dive into a short break and we'll have the post-match presentation.
At last, a good news for Fujairah fans. They have tasted their first win in this ongoing D10 against Emirates Reds. On the back of the captain, Madhav Manoj and Noorullah Ayubi, they posted a mammoth total on board and they defended 136 in style. quite a few notable performances we have witnessed. The likes of Madhav Manoj, who batted beautifully, Ali Asghar Shams was among the wickets, but one man who clearly stood tall with the bat, Nurullah Ayubi. He batted beautifully, getting 75 runs, and with the ball also chipping in and taking a couple of wickets. To give the Player of the Match award, joining me in the presentation party is our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Nurullah Ayubi, well-deserved Player of the Match award, the medallion he gets from Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Noor, first of all, congratulations. How important is this win for your team and for you?
Thank you, sir. It was too much important because we have lose two matches, and this match was we take the momentum. Inshallah, we will try to win other matches also.
Noor, playing age group cricket, under 16, under 19, does that really help for you coming into this tournament such as D10 and D20?
Yeah, we have been working for last 4 months with our coaches Naveed sir and Zaud sir, and we were training, and also we were playing ODI, so it's a different format, and I try my best, and we won the match.
Absolutely, and first win for Fujairah in this tournament, and you played an important role. To whom you want to dedicate this award?
I want to dedicate this to my father. He worked a lot with me, and to my coaches, especially Zaud sir and Naveed sir. Thank you.
Well said, Noor, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
So that's all from the post-match presentation. There is one more game coming up next, so stay tuned.